Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Stories from the Outbreak. I tried the demo for this a couple weeks ago and rather enjoyed it. Okay, random starting characters. Unfortunately, I think it's only going to give me these characters. Oh good, it actually did save my progress though. I appreciate that. So I'm just going to hit OK, and it's probably going to give me the same three characters again. Story of Victoria and Anna. Okay, so it's kind of an exploration roguelike, zombie survival with turn-based combat. Looks like we've got these two characters. So this is the barricade laugh it off character, and this is the damage over time character. So we're gonna need fuel, but I forget, okay, used for trading with other survivors, and the price for entering the ferry, and then consumed when your team rests at safe houses. We've also got more powerful threats here, if we want to fight them. I kind of do. I think what we want to do is take a lower route here, and then decide to either go up or continue on down. Because we've got a secondary healing spot there. Okay. Oh boy. Team approaches a gas tank, long abandoned. There is no fuel to be found here. One learns to tell from a simple glance in the outbreak. Maybe it's the relative lack of zombies nearby, meaning others have already been here, or perhaps it's the general atmosphere of the destroyed objects here. From the wrecked fuel pumps to a torn flag fluttering in the bushes next to the pole. The team's attention is caught by a whistle coming from a nearby armored truck. A man in shades, apparently waiting for scavengers who seek fuel, looks out his window and yells, "Hey you there, you want some fuel, don't you? Kill them and I'll let you have some." He points to a nearby group of zombies, blocking the door of a particularly torn down building. The team can fight a zombie group and receive fuel afterwards. Sure. There's no need to reply. Men like this aren't a fan of replies. But the team goes in the direction of the zombie horde. Weapons raised. Alright, so, turn-based combat, but we've got this kind of sweet timeline system. And you can manipulate it. I don't think I can at the moment, but we can kind of time around it. So 25 damage. How much HP does the dog have? 30. So I don't think I'm going to benefit too much from it. We also have a bleed attack if we want to do it. And you can see 10 damage, takes 21 time units before our next move. And then there's also focus, which levels up these pips. So carnage isn't going to help me at the moment. So I think we're going to want to do a bat bash on the hound. Okay, and they're lining up some kind of move. So preparing an action, preparing an attack. So we've got two. Toggle the guard status on this character. Okay, what does guard do? Units behind this unit gain guarded effects. Is that it? Is that all the barricade does? Well, that's not helpful. Characters in this row gain 5 protection for the next 25 ticks. Characters in this row heal 3 HP when attacked. Otherwise, we could hit something. I'm going to do laugh it off. It's not that much defense, but it's a little bit better than what we have. And then I think I'm just going to finish off the dog. It's going to take her a long time before she gets another action, but that's fine. I'm just going to keep armoring up here. Ow, 8 damage. Wow. Oh, laugh it off. That zombie's on a bender. Okay. Yeah, do we want to hit him or do we want to keep laughing it off? I'm going to just keep laughing it off. Because we're going to get a perk for this. I don't remember what it's going to do. 4 protection for every 10 health below maximum. 4 protection now and whenever the focus bar fills up. Or 1 renew. Heal 1 every 10 ticks. I'm going to go for the treat wounds. Okay. Let's start making this guy bleed. Because she benefits from bleed effects. Okay. Ouch. Okay, so we still cannot do carnage. He is on fire? Oh no, he's raging. So the question is, do we make him bleed again? Yeah, let's make him bleed again. Because we can just finish him off. Boy, she actually does a lot of damage. And then all we have to do... Actually, it doesn't really matter. Maybe I should have just been fully offensive, but Victoria lacking that starting defense is kind of rough. Okay, the doorway cleared, the team makes their way back. The man seems ecstatic. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Outbreak would be over in no time if more people were ruthless animals such as yourselves. Tosses a can of fuel out the window, and a member of the team carefully picks it up. Whatever the importance of this building is, the man is free to enter now, and the team leaves him to it. Look at the fuel. And another group. Hey, thank you Mr. Gibberish for the 15-month resale. Love your work, Wander. Always makes me smile. Hope you all the best. Yeah, thank you. So we've just got her. I think we're just gonna probably wail on her. 5 damage. Because what is the bleed? Good 4. Because that's 7 damage total. It's a little faster. Maybe hemorrhage is actually a lot better than I thought. Especially if we get the right perks to make it work. So she's going for an attack. We just got to make it so that she goes a little faster and can bleed a little bit more often. And thank you, Matthias720 for the 100 bits as well. She's at 43. I'm gonna do one more bleed hit. I think the main problem I'm having is I can't stack my bleed up any further than I already have. Like, it seems to generally cap out at about 2 or 3. So if I could get it up faster, that would work. So new ability unlocked and we get Road Salt. Okay. So combat expertise. Target ignores the next source of damage, other than poison or bleed. But she doesn't have one yet. Dang. And then Road Salt. What's that do? Enemies lose 3 focus on if their turn starts on the same tick as one of the player characters. Ooh, that's helpful. And we can get another character. Oh, her. She was kind of fun. Do we want to do a powerful threat, or do we want to kind of wuss? My only immediate problem is we don't have any defensive characters. Let's take a look at her. Deal 5 damage, and 1 damage for every 4 ticks until the target's next turn. Oh, she has battlefield maneuver, which is really good. Lose 10 health if used while Ines is already preparing an ability. I don't think I'm ever going to use that, though. All units, players and enemies, with turns in the next 12 ticks gain 6 protection. I think we can do it. This character's weirdly strong. The main problem is I'm going to have to finish off some of these dogs, and that's a bit of a dicey prospect. So we don't want to flip it yet. What I want to do is effectively try and guarantee Big Boy won't get a hit. So who do we slice? Because I can slice the dog. Take some damage. Or do we want to do a laugh it off? Nah, I'm going to try and take out the dog. Because now the dog's going to bleed to death on its turn or earlier. Okay, so now we want to do a Carnage. And hit... probably the mutant, in retrospect. So the reason why is we are now going to do a battlefield maneuvers, which is going to flip our defense around a smidge. How do we want to do this? I guess I should probably hemorrhage him a couple of times. Oh, do we not gain focus? Oh, we don't gain focus from hemorrhage. That sucks. But that's fine. Okay. Heal toughness health now, and when choosing a focus buff. Extra strength damage to bleeding enemies, or enemies lose 3 strength for 10 ticks after getting hit by this character. Let's go for debilitate. Let's see. If I do a battlefield maneuver... I think we want to. And do we go for more toughness? Or do we just... No, I might as well just wail on them. Reduce their strength down. Because, yeah, that actually renders him pretty useless. Which is kind of nice. Okay. So we don't want to flip the script at the moment. We don't want to do advantageous timing. I guess we'll just hit the guy in the back because it'll do 1 extra damage. It's not great. Okay. Attacks inflict double bleed against enemies who have less strength than this character. Attacks against enemies with protection deal extra damage. Or, let's go for Overwhelm. Stacking that bleed's kind of nice. Okay. And then let's bleed that guy. Yeah, the ability to flip the turn order seems kind of busted, but at the same time the game seems kind of brutal. It gets more busted later, but yeah. Okay, so which takes the longest? We want to do this one. On her, probably. Because she's taken some damage. Okay, he's done. He gets us with a rude hit. And now we're gonna flop. Put that guy way in the back. Let's just kind of finish him off. There we go. Not perfect, but not terrible. It's a shame Hemorrhage doesn't give any focus. Well, we get a new ability. Bloody Triumph, 10 to 30 damage if the target dies from this attack, lower cooldown by 30 ticks. Yeah, so it seems to be about the same every single time. Okay. Sometimes getting food requires breaking into stores, smashing vending machines, looting warehouses, taking from abandoned cars, stealing from other scavengers, and so on. But not everything needs to be difficult. Sometimes you can just find a tote bag of supplies lying on a bench, simple as that. To taking the bag and walking for half a block, the team is stopped by another group of scavengers. Hey, are you gathering fuel to enter the ferry as well? Alright, cool, look, we're pretty low on food ourselves. Is that food in the bag over there? How about we buy it for you? So, keep the food, sell the bag. I don't know how much fuel we need. I'm gonna keep the bag, unfortunately. Fair enough, I guess. Alright, good luck out there. I guess we'll keep searching. They head in the direction the team just came from. Had they been there 2 minutes earlier, the food would have been theirs. Oh, and Victoria is sad. Maybe I should have sold. I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking about it, and we have fuel here. However, the question is, do we actually want to do another powerful, like another hard fight? We'll take some damage if I do. We also have a safe house there. Because the main thing is, when did I get the salt earlier? I thought that was from a random fight. I'm gonna go for the opportunity to heal, seeing as we already have some fuel. Oh boy. Them big boys. I guess I'm just gonna do a bat bash. Because they're gonna prep a couple of attacks. Do some advantageous timing. Laugh it off, because they're probably just gonna wail on me, and that's rude. They're the weird acid dudes. That's rougher. Okay, they've got more. So why don't we actually lead a carnage? Okay, what takes the longest? Probably this one. Even if it ain't perfect. And then we flip the turn order. Okay, so this guy's almost dead. Which is fastest? Probably Bloody Triumph. Kills him no matter what. Okay, Bloodshed, Debilitate. Heal Toughness now, and when choosing a focus buff. Yeah, let's just go for heal. And unfortunately, I think he's just a little faster on the timeline than Ines. I'm not quite sure. I guess I'll just hemorrhage him for now, because that gets more benefit from the buff anyway. Let's see, 17, 23 are combat expertise. Who's he aiming for? Her. What do we think? No, he's just gonna survive it. Yeah, so we're not gonna stop him here. It was worth a shot. But it's fine, he done. Yeah, I would have liked to get a 4th survivor here, so we could actually have a full complement. But, inspiration point for Victoria. So this gets us something which can be kind of useful. Each point gives 5 protection at the start of combat. The problem is that's not the most useful. Damage most ranged abilities, damage most melee abilities, helps in non-combat situations, max health, and lowers ability cooldown, and determines turn order at the start of combat. That one's tempting. Yeah, does it just reduce it by 1, though? Oh. And we get new ability unlocked. Survival. Guarded units gain protection whenever this character gets attacked. That's okay. Unfortunately, this character is a little... in a little bit of a rough spot. Oh. Sadness. Reduces skill. Well, she doesn't have any ranged moves anyway. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to spend fuel here. I guess we're not that injured. The team enters a small, dimly lit pharmacy, expecting to find medical supplies. The moment they walk through the door, a light turns on and a man wearing a medical coat enters the room. "Ah, customers, welcome," he says, putting on medical gloves. "I offer aid to those who wish to avoid the new death, so to speak. Might have a family as well, and I'm sure you've heard about the ferry in Lipaja. Well, in exchange for some fuel, I could provide you with my services, or if you're not willing to pay up, I could patch you up lightly in hopes that you'll survive and remember about my offer another time. What do you say? The team can pay to be healed, be slightly patched up for free, or move on. Let's just be patched up. Perhaps out of compassion or as a way of ensuring future customers, the doctor performs quick and simple treatments for some of the nastiest wounds the team has been given by the dangers lurking in the streets. It'll have to do. The team thanks the medic and carries on." I am losing my voice. I'm good for about 3 hours of recording a day, and then after that it starts to become a problem. Speaking of becoming a problem, this looks messy. Well, who do we hit? Let's see. I want to hit this guy. I guess we gotta kill the bouncer, which is gonna take some effort. Okay, who... So he's doing something. He's hitting her. So why don't we do a combat expertise on her? So she avoids a hit, and then we're going to do the flip. Sick. So we have guard. Yeah, every point of agility just reduces your cooldown by 1. That's kind of rad. Yeah, we gotta kill this bouncer. Let's see, how do we want to do it? I should probably just hit him with the regular hits. We gotta get our focus up. Okay. And now that we're actually gonna take some damage, let's laugh it off. Okay. Team gains protection now whenever a focus bar fills up. Oh, whenever the focus bar. Oh, that's probably when it hits full. I think I'm just going to give her Renew. Because she's taken the most amount of damage by far. Dang. I should have done a hemorrhage. I did that wrong. Okay. Oh, they're pretty close to hitting me. Wait, no. Yeah, that one's tough. I mean, puts me in first. It's not where I want to be. But at least I think we can kill the bouncer beforehand. Okay. This is actually working. Let's just give her a pair of treat wounds. Is it working? Yeah, that's Renew. Perfect. Okay, 13 damage. And we want to kill the mutant in the back. Okay, debilitate, bloodshed, or push through. I don't know. Let's go for debilitate. Okay, so how do we want to do this one? We'll put her at 29. We don't want to flip it because that gets us an immediate attack. He's going to do a thing and we don't really want to give him protection. So I guess let's just hit the infected in front for a decent chunk of damage. Okay. Now what? Probably gain protection. Unfortunately, not as good as I'd like to be. And she's really fast, which is an issue. Who's the farthest out? The mutant. Okay. Bleed against enemies who have less strength than this character. Sure. Or, hold up. How much damage is this going to do? 14 and 34. Can we actually just do a bloody... No. Probably go for a carnage. Let's finish him off. Fortunately, I don't know where the zombie's going to end up in this process. It could have been better. Okay, we can hit the zombie at least one more time. Yeah, that acid is rough, because it never goes away. Which means I more or less just have to suffer the damage. Luckily, Renew was keeping it off of Victoria, but poor Ines was just melting slowly there. Decapitation. Wait the delay, then 90 damage. Ooh. And Glass Shard. What does that do? Enemies that fall below 10 health die instantly. Oh, sick. Let's see. 6 food to heal 40%. Eat 3, heal nothing. I'm gonna go for the heal nothing. We're going into a boss fight, but we'll probably heal afterwards. The Houndwalker. The old man smiles mysteriously as he makes his way towards the team. And the hounds, not immune to the unfortunate effects of the new death, follow loyally at his side. A strange humanity can still be seen in his infected eyes, somehow even more haunting than the lifelessness that the virus instills in others. It's a dangerous humanity, reflecting a mindful cruelty that the other zombies, too primitive and beastly, would not be capable of. The growls of the hounds by his side indicate that they won't allow you to flee. There is one way to settle this. Face the man who has befriended death. Alright. So, how are we doing this? Probably leading with a carnage. Because it'll insta-gib a dog. He's mad and guarding. Who's he aiming for? Her. Let's do a combat expertise. We might as well just keep flipping the script on them. The decapitation is fascinating. I think we'll wait until the... Well, I don't know. I don't know if we want to wait on that one. Or not. Yeah, might as well just hit him with a bat rush for the time being. Let's see, we can do a best defense. Because it's going to be his turn up next. Okay. Plus 10 strength, extra damage against bleeding enemies or heal now. Let's go for debilitate. Not going to help too much at the moment. But might as well laugh it off considering we're about to get 2 hits, and I'll get treat wounds. Rude, but not that rude. Okay, so. Carnage. And let's do a combat expertise on her, because we're about to get another round. Aha, you thought you'd be doing things. No! Funny joke. Okay, if I do that, he dies, and then all that's left is dog. Yeah, we just gotta get a perk so Ines can heal. That sharp glass is really good. I really like the music in this. Everything from Cold to Wind, like every single game that they've ever made, has had rad music. Cutting this fiend down felt like a genuine act of heroism. The team has banished something above the simple, unthinking bloodthirst of the other infected. It's unclear whether the haunting smile of this Houndwalker reflected unyielding wisdom, or perhaps it was a sign of pure evil. Almost as though the other scavengers had been too scared to approach this creature, the team has an easy time finding fuel nearby. To gain fuel, a new ability, 5 damage to the next use of Carnage, or its upgraded version, stacks. Ooh. If I can get her agility up, like, way high, could be kind of fun. I also get a plastic lighter and Sophia's notes. We didn't have to go to school today. I was really happy, but then Mom also told me that I can't watch TV anymore. We'll escape in no time. Pride. So what does this do? Characters without protection deal plus armor damage to enemies. Ooh. I guess that's not that good, but that's still kind of nice. But yeah, Glass Shard is really good. Basically all enemies just have 10 less HP. Yeah, I really like that perk. Oh, and we got one more character to snag here. A new survivor. I've never seen this man before. Zigmars. He is... seems interesting. Shoot 3 times on random targets, dealing 4 damage with every shot. Damage does not scale with focus. Ouch. +1 skill for the remainder of the battle, up to +10. Attacks that choose random targets will now only attack the selected enemy. So it almost seems like it's worth it to just do minutia a couple of times, and then just start laying down with Triptych. Neat. I guess let's go here. Oh, and we're just in a new region. Rad. So where do we want to go? Because we kind of need more characters, but we don't need them that bad. It actually looks like no matter what, I'm going to have characters here. We almost want to avoid safe houses. Nope, we have no choice on that one. Ooh, this is kind of a long section too. Yeah, the main question is, do I want to go like this way, for example? I guess if we go up here, we get the option. If we go down here, we get medicine kind of early. She's wounded, which is a problem. But not a problem at the moment. So why don't we go up? Because this will get us 2 sections of food, so we can heal a lot at this safe house. Only immediate problem is, I don't know if I want to fight 3 hard fights in a row. So why don't we do this? This path here, hit this food, and then we'll see where we want to end up on this one. Because I could potentially take the lower route and get some more healing. Or we die beforehand. An unusual silence surrounds the team, filling their minds with solemn reflection. The city takes on a completely different atmosphere now. The empty facades, rather than promising yet more death and illness, could perhaps spare a moment of peace. Sorry if you can hear a weird noise in the background. I'm raising my desk. Everything is quiet. Not even the birds make a sound. You're allowed a moment to be human again. The team can stay here and rest, scout the nearby environment, or choose to continue moving. Ooh. We're not that injured, so let's scout. The streets of the city are filled with empty cars. As the cases grew and a large horde began sweeping through the city, most felt that leaving was the only option. When the mob plowed through the cars and traffic came to a halt, these narrow streets ended up being the death trap of many desperate souls. Exploring these cars can yield great rewards. Albeit, who can say that the resources outweigh the toll of witnessing these tragic sights? The team stumbles upon a stash of food in a car. Although they hesitate before looting it, the canned food tossed haphazardly on the shotgun seat awaits next to the decomposing corpse of a woman. The windows of the car have been smashed in, and in the back lies a bloodied baby seat. Eee. Okay, so we really don't need food that much anymore. But yeah, let's try this direction. As long as she doesn't get banged up too much, we'll be fine. Let's see. Oh yeah, this ain't too bad. So, frankly, best friend. Oh gosh. Okay, best friend's a bit tougher than I thought. That's only its next use, though. I'm probably just gonna hit best friend hard as I can. So who's he aiming for? Him in the back. Okay. So if we do a slice, we'll do some extra damage. I don't think the dogs are going to attack immediately. They'll be right after her. Perfect. So now we want to do his most time-consuming thing. Or his shortest thing. Okay, and then let's do a triptych. And then we want to flip the script. Because I want to kill the bouncer if I can. I could do 2 unhinged intimidations, but that's just kind of bad. If it was faster, if she was much faster, I think it would be fine. Because if I could do that like multiple times in a row, but I don't think it's worth it comparatively. So why don't we actually just do? Well, hold up. We have 27. Can I get something else? 2 things in that time period. Because we could do a bat bash, or we could do a hemorrhage. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do a hemorrhage. Let's see. Combat maneuvers or laugh it off? Because we're probably going to get hit here. Do I have him do another minutia? Yes. Okay, then we're going to do unhinged intimidation. Do we want to do a second laugh it off? No. Actually, we want to do a combat expertise on her. Okay, go for treat wounds. She's reasonably strong, so let's go for the protection now. Okay, and triptych. Okay, 3 skill if there are at least 3 enemies. Enemies lose strength after being hit, or protection whenever using an ability. Ooh. I like debilitate. Okay, let's do a carnage. 32. He's almost dead. Bloodshed, more debilitate. Okay, we still don't take any damage. And now we flip it. Unfortunately, he's kind of in a rough spot, but that's okay. So do we do a quick hemorrhage on this guy? Yeah, let's just finish him off. Okay, then we've got dogs in a bit. That one's tough. Because I could do a best defense, just do some damage. Yeah, why don't we laugh it off here? Oh, is the front dog guarding the other one? I guess they must be. Okay, so what is our shortest? And who's getting targeted? Actually, she herself is. So do we have anything that takes less? Because I'd like to make her maybe faster? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Well, guard self. Because I don't know what the other dog's ability is going to be. Yeah, let's just keep protecting teammates. Because I can potentially have that skill kind of out of control. Let's see. Okay, and he has gun. We can do a minutia. Yes. Okay, carnage. I should probably take a look. Okay, so it's got Hound's Rage, Focus, Weakened, perfect. And then we do Triptych. Wrecks their strength pretty bad. We could do a decapitation. Maybe I'll do that later? I don't know. Hard to work with it. Or hard to decide. Let's actually do push through, because she could use some healing. Okay. Now if I do carnage on that... No. Let's do a bat bash on the other one. Okay, she's fully healed. So we'll just give her some more debilitate. Actually, I do a bloody triumph on this one. Guarantees it dies. And then he should be able to just finish it off anyway. Nope, didn't quite, but that's fine. Bloody triumph. Can't stop looking at how the girl's weapons wiggle instead of being steady in the... Instead of the animation. What? You don't like your shovels wiggly? Okay, so what do we get her? Frankly, I'm almost thinking strength. And new ability unlocked. Delay the target by 20 ticks, but the target gets stronger. Don't really care for that one that much. Alright, get some fuel. Okay, unlikely success. Distract... Oh, very unlikely success. Even odds, distract the horde. No easy task maneuvering past a... I guess I should have read the dialogue, but whatever. No easy task maneuvering past a growing horde, leading the dead through the adjacent streets in circles until they've gathered in a slow-moving mob. But once they're all close enough together, there's no more risk in running back, losing them in the process. The truck turns out to be empty, but the horde gone, there's no risk of draining its fuel tank. Well, that's a whole bunch of fuel. And we get a new survivor. Oh, Tank Man. All in a day's work. But here's the question. Do we want to go this direction? She's not too hurt. We could try and go for a harder fight. Let's do it. Okay. Upon seeing an empty store, its shelves containing a few colorful food cans and boxes, a smile is inevitable. It's not merely the promise of continued survival. What makes this place really valuable is the luxury of choice. However, a site like this has a sinister story of its own to tell. Bloody stains and handprints decorate the walls just beside the wares. There must be a reason why nobody came for this food, and if you stay here, you may meet that reason face to face. The team can stay here and scavenge for supplies, but they might attract zombies. There's an uncanny efficiency to the team scavenging. They move quickly and grab what they can. Before they can even find the time to reminisce about what this place used to be, they find themselves already at the back door with bags of supplies, ready to move on. Alright, oh, what are these things? Aberrant. Attacks with poisonous blood, swapping your team's cooldowns and lowering your focus. Can make itself poisonous, slowly dying. So it's a tough crowd. Here's the thing. We need to kill the mutants in the back. Okay. Do we do a quick hemorrhage? No, because I can do 2 bat bashes here. So he's done before he even gets a turn. Rude. Oh, I should have timed that out. Because now we go second. Let's just give her a push through at this moment. Okay, he's at 4. The problem is, Minutia's not going to help him too much. So I'll just shoot a couple of times. We got to get his skill up so he does some more damage. Okay, so let's do a Carnage. Start wailing on one of those aberrants. Is this what we want? Because I really wish I could actually do her turn first. I could do something quick. It's only going to do a bit of damage, but I think I can finish him off before he gets something. She'll still be back. I wish I could have done that better, but whatever. Poison Blood. 3 poison on any unit melee attacking this character for the duration. Okay. That's not too bad. Now do we flip? I'm not fully convinced that that was really worth it. Oh well. Yeah, I'm just gonna give her a couple levels and push through. Ow. Because he only does 12 damage. I could do a Minutia. Why don't I do a Minutia? I need to break this a little bit. Oh. No, that's not particularly helpful here. Okay, what is my shortest? I guess it's battlefield maneuvers, which isn't that helpful. Hit him for a bit of bonus damage. Okay, and then if I do, not a Bat Bash, if I do a Hemorrhage on this one. Okay, this is gonna work. Let's see. So if I do a Laugh It Off... I think they're both just aiming for that crowd. We're a little wounded, but not over... Actually, Zigmars and Anna are fine. So what is my longest? That still gives Zigmars a shield. And a bit of team armor. Some renew wouldn't be the worst idea. But it's fine. Okay. So if I do a Triptych... Yeah, he needs a move that takes a very long time before it charges. Oh, if I flip this... I screwed that up. I'll still flip it. Okay, let's do push through, because she's kind of wounded. Finish this aberrant off. There. He's no longer poisonous. Ow. Oh, here's the thing. Die. Oh, it has to be below. Well, it's fine. Didn't take too much damage there. Could have been worse. But it did hurt. Okay, an inspiration point for Ines. Ooh, that's a toughie. For her, the cooldown might almost make the most amount of sense. Effect amount base. I wish I knew what this counted as. It's not intellect. Could it be skill? I don't know. Otherwise, we could increase her toughness just to give her some more healing. Actually, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. A new ability unlocked. Ooh! Proglomenon. 4 damage, 1 poison, or 3 if the target's at full health. Sick. And we get even more fuel. And some more food. Unlikely success. Okay. Among all the presumably expired unusable food, the team spots some precious canned goods, or at least the team can see them while shining a flashlight through the gaps in roller shutters blocking their entrance. They know there's resources inside, they just have to find a way in. Force the door? Nope, doesn't work. Alright, we've got another hard fight. Problem is, I'm actually kind of wounded going to this one. So how do we want to do this? I think I jumped the gun last time, so let's just hit this mutant. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to kill him. But we do have this. Oh, but no, we should do a minutia. Okay, only hits her. That's good. Who do I poison? Probably one of the 2 aberrants. If I do 17, it ain't gonna work. So we should probably just smack one of these guys hard. Do we flip it? Or does that give them an advantage? Oh. Pause or exit. That's interesting. Yeah, maybe I should give her one in... Let's see. Oh. Walk horizontal. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That was a bad move. Useful, though, but a bad move. Sorry, I was thinking horizontal in terms of this, not the other way around. Okay, cool. So that gives me a much better advantage here. My placement is bad, but I'm not actually sure how much that matters. Okay. Ah, dang it. Okay. Push through. So we have, 17. 18. Because we don't want to end up on the other side of her. But I don't think we have a choice. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hit this guy and we'll just make it work or something. Okay. Well, let's do another Proglomenon. Because that poison actually has done a decent chunk of damage. Ow. Oh, and... Wait, battlefield maneuvers should be giving her focus. I wonder why she doesn't have any. Okay, so we want to do something that gets us to 17. Right before this guy. Well, at least they don't have poison blood. Okay. What is her longest? I mean, honestly... Walk horizontal, flip back. So he's given himself poison blood. Kind of rude, but is what it is. Okay, none of these are short enough. They could do a triptych. We could do some more poison. And that's going to do 15 damage. That'll do poison, or I could boost his damage a bit. Yeah, I don't think there's anything he can do about this. I guess let's just shoot the one that's got the poison blood so we don't have to worry about it. Hey! Protection whenever using an ability. Enemies lose strength. I'm just gonna go for the thick skin. Okay, so we want to do Carnage. Big damage. And who needs the most amount of protection? Who actually is going to get hit? These two. Okay, and then flip. Let's see, 20 damage. Kills this guy off. Now, how does this work? 3 poison on any unit melee attacking this character for the duration. Yeah, it sucks. That sucks and is rude. 58 damage. It'd kill him. Who cares if he poisons me? Okay, new ability. Wait for the delay, then swap turn order with an ally. Interesting. And a portable radio. Okay, here's the question. Do we actually want to swap my Pistolier out for Giannis? Oh. Holy smokes, Giannis is way better. Here we go. Because Giannis is a good tank, but the fact that he can do a scaling poison, is pretty nice. Keep the bag. Poor people. Unfortunately, she's sad, but it's fine. And now we can rest. 10 food, heal 40. Ouch! And this is why I've been hoarding food like crazy. Because apparently I need it desperately. Alright. Works for me. Oh, did I get a... What does the portable radio do? 35 ticks, a random character gains 1 focus. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we gotta do something less than 17. I almost think... Well, I guess in this case... Go for the guard. I could do 34, but that's no good. So which one of you? This guy. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish him off before he procs. Which is a little unfortunate. Just do a defense on self. Okay. Wild Shout. Recover. No. Let's just do a Rusted Blade. Probably on the front. Because that poison's going to be the most useful. Okay, so we do a Carnage. This guy just attacked. And is actually going to be the one to attack next. So let's make sure he's not there to do it. Poor Giannis. Ain't going to be able to do... Well, no. Maybe I can do a thing. No, don't think so. Should have planned around Giannis time, but it's fine. Okay, what do we get? Heal, heal more. Probably just constantly healing. I wish I could almost switch out the character perks. Because I like her damage, but I don't like her perks that much. Okay. So 24, 18. Yeah, I'm just going to finish off the mutant. These guys are annoying, but there's not much I can do about it. Okay, here's the question. 16 to 40 damage. I'm going to Hail Mary. Okay. So, fortunately, Victoria is not going to be able to do anything here, I don't think. Oh, wait, no. She can do the knife ability. Okay. He's going to be. So let's hit him before he does. Because we want to time it in such a way that she does a thing. Because that's going to put her at the back. I'm just going to hit this guy. Just because he's about to give himself the... Let's see, the blood. Who do we tank up? I guess it doesn't really matter, but probably Ines. She's got the least amount of healing. Okay, and then big hits for the other guy. What has he got for his longest move? Not freaking much. Oh, do we want to give him the poison? Because if I attack, he does poison. I guess I'm just going to have him armor self. Not very good. We might have to switch Giannis back. His poison axe is nice, but that's his kind of limitations. Okay. Keep giving her push through? Yeah. Alright, so how do we want to do this one? That's 40 damage. But I can probably do a pair of bats. Okay, another 20 damage. And my goal is just to finish this dude off. There we go. He'll get an attack in, but not much I can do about it. Rude. Okay, do we go for the poison? 41 damage. It'll mostly finish him off. We did get the poison tick, though, which is a little rude, but it's fine. Inspiration point for Giannis. So what is Giannis good at? Because that doesn't scale. Giving him a little bit of strength isn't the worst idea. Because I wish armor would actually scale his wild shout and recover. Unless it does? Like, effect amount base. But I don't think that's affected by any of these stats, unless it's affected by intellect. But it would probably tell me. Yeah, no, it just says 10 base. It'd be nice if those scaled, so I can actually work with certain things, but alas. Yeah, we'll just give him strength. And new ability. Target's next attack also inflicts 50% of his damage back at the attacker. Ooh. And Giannis, you are out of the cool guy club. Pistolier is back on the menu. Or we get a new party member. Who is? They're a fluffy person. Hello, fluffy person. Maxim. So, paintball, 3 damage, 35 marked. Extra damage from ranged attacks for the duration. Lowers the target's cooldown by 10 ticks and also 50 sharpen. Attacks inflict 2 bleed for the duration. They're okay. I'll probably wait until they get more abilities before I go for them. So the question is, do we need more fuel? No, not really. So I'll probably go for the mystery spot. At first, hearing the faint, distant growls and moans of zombies seems like an auditory illusion, striking as a side effect of apocalyptic trauma. But as the team keeps moving, the noise becomes louder. The team realizes it's time to be stealthy. Their quiet, slow movements come to an abrupt halt when a scream startles them. Help us, God! Please, someone help us. The screams come from a nearby building. And so do the voices of the infected. Investigate. The team quickly notices the source of the screams. A young man is looking at the team pleadingly from an open second-story window. The team enters the building, finds the apartment, and learns the reason for his distress. A small group of zombies break the door to his room right as the team approaches. The man is holding a younger woman in his arms, and next to them sits an elderly woman in a wheelchair. The team approaches to attack the zombies. Alright. Ooh, what is this? Bloated. Bouncer variant that explodes violently upon filling up its focus bar. Kill it quickly. Can do. Okay. There's a dog in the back, but I'm not going to be able to hit it because it's currently being guarded. Aiming for the pistolier, so there's not much I can do about it at the moment. It's probably toggle guard, just to push things back a smidge. Because I think we're going to do a slice on the bloated. Even if it's not that practical. Okay. Have him do a minutia. Have her defend herself. Okay, so what is his longest? Let's see. Let's poison that dog, actually. Okay, take no damage. Flip the order. Okay, get him with a bloody triumph. And she happy. Probably just push through just to get that extra HP. That timeline mechanic reminds me of Fuga. Fuga, and there's also, there's a couple of games that have been using a timeline system. There's Fuga, there's kind of sort of Phantom Brigade. There's... what was the other one? Ruined King. Ruined King kind of had a timeline system as well that I really liked. Okay, so we got 33. So it'd be time for 2 hemorrhages if I wanted to. Otherwise, she's gonna be taking some damage. There's no way around that. Okay, we might as well do another no. Because if I do that, he ends up just after. So why don't we do a minutia? Let's go for the bonus skill. I don't actually think that's gonna help in retrospect, but it's fine. And do we kill the dog? Every 10 ticks. Dog's gonna live. So no more dog. The front's getting hit. Let's probably just do another laugh it off. Go for a little bit of extra healing. And she's not wounded, so let's just do protect teammates. For good reason. Okay, now we do the Proglamenon. Ow. Okay, do we... yeah. We're gonna flip this immediately. Whoop. Aha! Let's see, is it gonna do enough damage? No. But I'll be able to finish him off on his next round. Yeah, that toughness healing is actually, like, super good. Because you can just stack it a bunch of times and it gets better and better. Die! Perfect. Okay, then all that's left is this dude. There's not much I can do about it, is there? Well, it's fine. Yeah, we just gotta raise his skill a couple of times. Because if we can get Zigmar's skill, like, base skill to be even a couple points higher, I wouldn't have to beef up too much. Survivors seem infinitely grateful for the team's help. Thank you so much. My sister and Na and myself, we'd be dead if it wasn't for your kindness. Take some supplies, whatever you need, you earned it. You need more than we do. The man is speechless. Thank you, is all he can muster, as the team keeps going. Perhaps they'll survive. If they repair the doors and hang in there, the team carries on, satisfied with their decision. I don't know if happiness helps. The problem is we're looking at another safe house kind of soon and we don't have a whole lot of food. So we're gonna run out of it. Ooh, wardens. Tough boys. And mutants, but they're of course defended. Okay, so she starts with a bat bash. Let's do a barricade. Let's do a slice. Oh, but it has to be one of these two. That's unfortunate. Now he can do one minutia. And what can she do? Not much. Who's the dog aiming at? Herself. Let's poison the dog. Because I have no real choice there. Hit this guy. Dog does a nothing attack. We flip. I just don't want these big dudes to take any actions if I can avoid it. I don't think I'm going to succeed at that, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, I've got until 34. So I think we should do a laugh it off, probably. Because I don't think she has anything else she can do at the moment. I don't know what the... Oh, the dog gave him all focus points. Rough. Okay, we can do another bat bash on this guy. This is gonna take a while. Do I do another minutia? No, I probably want to do a triptych. The damage on it isn't very good. But it's fine. Yeah, poison on the whole crew. Oof. Oof. That's actual bad. That freaking sucks. Combat expertise, defend self. 60 shields on both of the wardens. I'm probably just gonna keep giving her push through. This one stinks. Because I'm just gonna shoot the dog. Because that dog's gonna give him focus points, and that quickly becomes a problem. We'll give him the composition for those that extra skill, because that's gonna be helpful. And then we flip. I want to finish him off before he does anything. Okay, 2 strength. Oh. Okay. Do a laugh it off. Okay, the triptych. Did him in. Do I think I can do 35 damage with this one? Or do I just kill him? I'm gonna Hail Mary. Come on! Yes! Okay, so that hits their damage down by a fair bit. He sucks. But at least maybe I can finish them off soon. Okay, don't think I'm gonna be able to do too much about this. Who is in the most immediate danger? Honestly, nobody? Everybody? The problem is this entire group ain't actually attacking me. It's almost all poison. So I might actually be able to get through without taking damage despite the fact that this looks spooky. Okay. You know, I should probably actually give this guy some acid. Start ticking him down. Okay. Keep pushing through. Give her that healing. Finish him off. Yes. Okay, and the dog is going to die of poison before anything else happens. I don't know what the warden does if he's on his own. Like, is he still going to attack? Oh, we could have actually done a couple of Proglamentons on that one if I had thought about it. Oh, well. Okay, let's do a minutia. Should give this guy some acid. Look! Giving zombies acid. Mess him up. Okay. So now he's mad. But he's also alone. I guess I'll just give him a bit more poison just because. Who is he aiming for? Her. Perfect. Whoop. Aha, big and chunkus. You ain't got nothing on me. I've got the power of teamwork and time manipulation. Okay, can I just keep hitting him for high amounts of damage? Pretty much, yeah. Because my focus is freaking 17 focus on Anna. Yeah, do it. Bye! We got through that without taking a single point of damage. It looked dire because of the 2 tanks, but my characters just wildly outscaled them. Ooh, military diaries. April 28th, 2020. I don't know why they're so slow to declare martial law. Are they afraid of riots? There won't be anyone left to riot if they don't stick their heads out of their asses. Or probably get their heads out of their asses. Translation. Reciprocation. 10 damage to any enemy who attacks Giannis in the next 40 ticks. And rubber boots. What's that do? 7 protection whenever an ability takes more than 35 ticks. Ooh, that's useful. Eat half food, heal nothing, we're full health anyway. Please actually be the end. If it isn't, I'm gonna have to stop here one way or another. The team knows to be cautious around these parts. This is where an improvised military stronghold led to the operations in Riga, and where many skirmishes took place between government-led military and then the forces of the Unity for Peace. After the Day of Blood, this place was overrun by zombies. Unfortunately, no amount of care is enough to hide the team from the watchful eyes of the Legion. The professional, meticulous, cooperative attitudes of these soldiers have been revived together with their mutated bodies. The beastly hunger of the Horde is combined perfectly with an expertise at killing. They run towards the team, restless in death, as they were in life. Okay, Legion. Undead soldier that uses teamwork to slaughter survivors. Extremely powerful multi-targeting attack can be boosted by its brethren. Starts with a vengeful effect. Vengeful. 4 focus whenever an ally dies. Yeah, that's, Oh, they have so much armor. That was weird. That was really weird. Okay. He's the only one attacking, and he's attacking everyone. The only thing I'm gonna say is, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do time manipulation here, in the same way that I have been up until this point. Okay, lowered by 1 stack when attacked. Good to know. So in that case, I almost feel like I should just have this guy start slapping down some triptychs. My only fear is Zigmar's is going to die because of keep in line. I guess in that case, let's start giving them poison. Or poison? Acid? This might hurt a lot. And I don't quite know if I can do anything about it. Okay. Yeah, because none of them have hit me yet. I'm just gonna hurt their brothers in arms. Attacks inflict bleed on enemies with less strength than an S. She's only got 5, so that's not that helpful. Attacks against enemies with protection deal 2 times skill damage. So an extra 8. Yeah, let's probably actually go for that. That was a weird sound effect. Okay. So now we're probably going to want to flip. Ow. Oh, that's 8 bleed. Ow. Oh, didn't work. Wait, no. I think it's fine. It's not perfect. We don't want to guard. So in that case, combat expertise, self. Okay, do we want to do treat wounds? Probably just protect teammates. Even if that bleed's gonna hurt us pretty bad. Okay, walk vertical. Because we're trying to bait out their actions as much as possible. Give him as much bleed as I can. Okay, 38 damage. That isn't too bad. Let's see. Gonna go for the healing because I know we're gonna be taking a fair bit of damage here. I don't actually know how much. Maybe that character ability that reduces cooldowns of others could be useful here, because if I could move her up by 10 time units, she would actually precede a lot of them. Super tempting. I don't remember which character had that. Do that real quick. It might be one of his abilities, or it was what's-his-face's. I forget. Fortunately, I don't think he's gonna die. I'm just gonna keep giving this guy bleed. Or poison. Acid. Let's see. We should probably go debilitate. Because, yeah, I think it's what's-his-face that had it. Alright, so we're going to finish him off. Unfortunately, they all gain a bunch of focus. So this is going to hurt. Still, we've gotten them a decent of the way down. Ness had the ability to reduce somebody's seconds time by 10? Or I'll check. Maybe it was the other guy? Because this Ness can swap people's turn order, which is pretty useful. What is this? Oh, +1 strength for each legion on the team. And he's got the retaliation. But he's the one dying of acid, so he's actually potentially going to die before his turn even goes by? No. He's going to take a lot of damage. So we don't need to worry about it at the moment. What we need to figure out is who is our next victim. Probably the guy in the back. Okay, because we don't... like, debilitate is good. I just have trouble with it. Okay. Victoria, yeah, just keep it, I am. I should have gotten her the regen perk as opposed to the armor perk, but it is what it is. Oh, focus debt. Interesting. Okay, let's give him the acid, because we're taking him out next. That's rude. Okay, so we can put her at the end here at 17. Yeah. Oh! I didn't notice he had retaliation going. Shoot. Buff up a bit. Okay. Let's go for that. Boost self. And go for treat wounds, because that bleed sucks. Next up, I guess we're gonna have to hit this guy. Or this one. He's next. 20 to 44. No. We want to hit him with that. Did he not die? He didn't die from that. It's fine. Anna can take it. Alright. And let's just do debilitate. Then we're gonna swap. Let's go for the healing. Alright, how are we doing this one? I mean, unfortunately, I don't think we can really do too much. We're gonna get smacked here. So he's gone. Probably do a laugh it off. Okay, neither of them have the retaliation. So in that case, we should do a triptych. We might even be able to get 2 in this. Okay, that guy's most wounded. More toughness, extra strength to bleeding enemies. I mean, I'm just going to keep stacking push through, even if it's not that helpful. Okay. So if we do another laugh it off. Yeah. So here's the unfortunate part. Oh no, actually this is fine. Because this guy's got the retaliation going. I think we want to hit the dude in the front. He's going to hit us with stuff. Which is a little rude, but Anna's fine. Bleeding aside. Because we want to prevent that guy from taking a turn if we can. Let's see. Let's just kick him back further. Okay, and then we just have this guy. 20. So if I hit him with a hemorrhage, we'll go before him. Let's see, neither of them have the retaliatory move. Do we want to do a triptych? I might as well. Oh no, he still did. For, whatever, Zigmar's is fine. Alright, he's donezo. He's not? I'm impressed. And terrified. Okay. So he's done. And he's done. Perfect. Didn't actually take too much damage from that. I was a little worried, but we pulled through in the end. Unfortunately, long runs The last of the fiends falls to its knees. It's easy to ascribe humanity to them as they die. When it takes one last look at the team, it's respect you see in its eyes, or is it emptiness? When it falls down in the mud, does it embrace death with relief, or does it just die? The Legion is no more. The team takes some of their belongings, but leaves as soon as possible. No need to linger near the abandoned stronghold. There's no thought more frightening than the knowledge of what lies inside. Hundreds of these beasts, an unstoppable army of the dead. Fuel, food, new ability unlocked. Plan offense, one focus the whole team. Who is this? Oh, that's them. Non-citizen's passport and military diaries. May 18th, 2020. Okay, I might have underestimated the crowds. What can one do against populace who try to get people out on the streets? Ugh. The next character who would die in combat gets brought back to life at max health, consumed on use. So is this a new region, or is that the end of the... Oh my god! That might be the end there, but cripes, that's even bigger. I love this game. I think it's really cool, but the runs... I think the runs are just too long for how solid this game is. The main problem is the combat is kind of slow, and there's a lot of fights, and so I can see why it would be this way. But on the flip side, like, that last act took an hour alone, and this is probably going to take a little bit over, which means, like, 3-hour runs, if not more so. That's a little tough. I think it's fine if you want to dedicate a weekend to slowly going through this game, and luckily, because you don't really need to memorize, like, what your deck or ability set is, it doesn't have that returnal problem where you, like, you know, pause for the night, come back the next day, and just get died immediately. They can add a speed up button and would the combat be better? I don't think so. I think the main issue is just there's too much. Like, turn-based combat automatically is just a slower experience, and there's very little you can do to optimize that apart from just reducing the amount of fights. This is something I struggle with as a content creator, but also as a person. Like, I just don't really have the time or the focus to play a roguelike for 3 hours long, or 4 or 5. You know, that works when it's an old-school roguelike and a little bit more of a sandboxy experience. It's a little bit more problematic when it is a, you know, a one-run-and-done kind of thing. Yeah, games like a Group Slay the Spire. And I think it's really cool. I think that's awesome, honestly. But there's a reason why I do not play Across the Obelisk very often. And it's because, as much as I love that game, there's just no way I'm getting through that in a reasonable amount of time. Also, I'm just not sure if the characters scale well enough for that either. Like, I'm already having some trouble keeping my defenses up and some other things. And I'm scaling fine-ish, but it's still one of those that, like, that last fight was starting to punish me a little bit. And well, no. Realistically, I think it's fine. I'm just worried that you're going to get attritioned really hard by Act 3. And I don't even know if this is the end. There's no sign that this is the end of it. Team expects to continue their journey here. Yeah, so there might even be more past this point. I just see what looks like maybe... No, that's probably a road. That's a road, not a canal. Yeah, so there's probably at least one more act after this one. Unless the whole town is flooded. And that's what that stuff is. That could be. I don't know. Anyway, with all of that said, I think this is going to be a stopping point just to not wreck my voice and so I can go eat some dinner. I might pick this back up on my own. I might pick this back up later with some updates, because I really like where they're going with it. It's just that length is a huge blocker for me. But if you're somebody that does not mind longer runs, then I think you'll enjoy this quite a lot. For now, though, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Okay, you know what? Why not? Help the man. We are going to throw a run. Okay. I'm just gonna start hitting my least useful moves. Because I want to die, and I want to see what happens. Do we get meta progression or not? Also, this group is kind of rough. Aberrants and a bunch of other things. Because, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be continuing this run, even if I like this game. And hopefully, I probably shouldn't be distracting things. Let's see, we should probably keep hitting survival. Because they'll kill me eventually, I just need to kill enough time. And yes, actually a fast mode probably would have helped this game a fair bit. They're hitting for 17. Whew. Oh yeah, you're right. Distract does give it buffs, though. And yeah, I can just keep stacking that endlessly here. One thing I wish this game let you do is when you got new abilities, if it would actually give you the option between a couple of abilities or an upgrade between them, because I think that could be kind of fun. Okay, let's just go for treat wounds. I feel kind of bad that I'm throwing a run, but so be it. Oh, let's just decapitate. Because that'll take a long time to pull off. And that means less actions. Fight me. Hit me. I wish to not be here. Ooh, yeah, that'll get her. I honestly think I would have actually run into some problems here regardless. The way these enemies are hitting me. I'm pretty sure I could have still time-cheesed them. Oh, right, we had the passport. Oh, but we're still poisoned, so... I wonder what happens if I still have some characters left over. I mean, I'm still super dead. There's not even a question there. But yeah, considering how long this is, I sincerely hope it does have meta progression. Just to make subsequent runs faster. And yeah, a fast mode just to make the animations go by quicker would actually be helpful. Not hugely so. Oh, that's interesting. She actually got her action before Decapitate went by. Wow, yeah, they hit like trucks. Then again, that's a heavily boosted dog. How much damage does this do? A lot! Die! Okay. Keep going for more skill, not that it matters, she is gone. I feel kind of bad about that, to be honest. And here's the question, is that actually going to hit him? I don't actually know. We might have to go into another fight. I might, in trying to lose, I might have actually, at least cleared this one. Nope, that hurt her. And there's nobody left to decapitate. Kill me. Die. There she goes. Alright. Come, Zigmars. You must minutia him to death. Please, sir. I wish to not be here. Kill me. Kill my Zigmars. Stop poisoning your blood, it doesn't even help you. Kill Ziggs. Just get him with the poison. It doesn't take much. Oh my god, it's gonna die first. Oh wait, why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. Donk. Damn it. Let's see. Oh, Unity for Peace. Wait, what? Jesus, well that happened. Alright, look. I'm sure you're more than just scavengers looking to loot this place. I'm really thankful you arrived. You are people of honor, it does not befit you to go around stealing, but to give you a higher purpose. I'm a member of Unity for Peace. I don't know if you've heard of us. We're a group fighting against the injustices of both zombies and society as we know it, organizing a new order for the country to blossom in. We're always looking for new members. Of course, the team has heard of Unity of Peace. They're basically a death cult, an extremist organization for which the Outbreak provides plenty of opportunities to spread radical beliefs and engage in a culture of killing. Sure! Okay. Let's see. Very well, my siblings. The team is taken to the roof of an apartment block. There's quite a number of red and white soldiers stationed. It must be one of their outposts. My siblings, gather around me. We've brought new allies to our great family. Yesterday, these scavengers were aimless, confused, and lost in a world that has taken everything from them. Today, they're born again in our family, finding their new purpose in serving us for as long as it takes to achieve our noble goals. The man turns to the team. Before we grant you this gift, you must prove your loyalty to our cause. We'll send one of your own to die, a fair price to pay for our trust. We're aware that this is not an easy choice, so you may still turn back. If you choose to do so, we'll take your belongings, so you never waste our time again. Is that understood? Goodbye, Giannis. As the team makes the decision about who to send to their death, the cultists grab the person, force them into the edge of the roof, and shoot them in the head before toppling their dead body to the ground. It all happens within the span of a few seconds. What follows is a celebration, beer, a small meal, speeches, gifts, and a crude tattoo of a lynx on the back of the hand for each new member of Unity for Peace. Somehow the team doesn't feel like celebrating. That's it? Ah, stupid. Kill me faster. Zigmar, start shooting. Thank you. That was really disappointing, by the way, the cult. Like, I feel like joining them should have ended the run there, but unlocked a new character to start with for the next time. What do the gloves do? Fifth turn, your party member, fifth turn your team makes gives 7 protection to whoever takes the turn. Oh, that's kind of neat. Useless here. Huzzah! Oh, and then there's Maxim. Oh my gosh, Maxim is just a flimsy boy. Why does this character exist? I have no idea. They got a paintball gun. I guess they're kind of a team support. Plan offense. Like, probably not even a terrible team offense either. I'm quite curious about what his focus move does, but I don't think he's gonna survive long enough to see it. I'm pretty sure that dog's gonna disembowel him, which is fine. Ah, there he goes. It took me 10 minutes to die. Story ends here, but Outbreak has more stories to tell. Okay, day 1. Cool. Oh gosh. Okay, so we've unlocked a new starting ability. Okay, so there's a decent amount of meta progression. So we've unlocked new starter, survivors, new starting abilities, and okay. So if we take a look at her. Oh, selected team. Can't change this character. Why am I stuck with him? Alright, I just want to see what her starting ability is. Does it just make it so she has more starting abilities, like, just further down the list? Yeah, so she just starts with Bloody Triumph. So the more you use these characters, the more of their better abilities you get access to early. I wonder if you get some stats, too. Where you effectively carry over some levels? I could see that being quite good. The thing is, ultimately, it still doesn't make up for the fact that the game is really slow and kind of long. And it's one of those that, like, I could get a little faster with some of these, especially if I'm not reading the text. But I hope... Oh, wait. Is this the same layout as last time? No, it's not. It's slightly different. You need to complete the story first before you can switch that character out. Maybe. I don't know. I'd probably just do... I don't know if I'd want to do random. Maybe I'd just keep using Giannis, because he's not a terrible character, especially with that poison axe. But I really wish you could actually mess around with the character abilities, like getting the option to upgrade them, not just your stats. But so say if I want to have Giannis be more of a poison character, instead of just getting a new ability every X couple of fights, if I got maybe a new ability and an upgrade that's like, okay, do I want to upgrade Rusted Blade so it does more damage, or it does poison, or make it so it scales with focus or something like that. I don't know. I think there's a lot of different ways to do it, and I'd like to see more character customization just because it could get a little shallow otherwise. But I do like this game and I want to keep my eye on it, but I will wait for a couple patches down the road. Anyway, for now, it is time for me to stop. But thank you all so much for watching.